So for the last couple of days, my phone has been ringing non-stop from people, churches, pastors, all kinds of people saying, "Hey, Kieran, what do we do right now in the midst of COVID-19 where all of a sudden gathering physically is getting really tricky?" And we're on deadlines here. A lot of people have church this Sunday, youth group this Friday. Things are getting cancelled and people are scratching their heads. So I'm putting this video together rather than me responding to every single person to say, here's a crash course, if you will, on what it is that you can do today. Take you about half an hour to set up, if that, completely free, won't cost you a cent, so that you and your community can continue to gather, to connect and do that. I'm going to give you a few different options here. Some are more simple than others, but I'll talk you through it. Let's do this. Look, at the end of the day, I'm doing this because I believe in what you do. If you're a Jesus following church, then I want you to thrive and I want you to succeed. And so together, if I can share some of the knowledge that I've got in this space with you, then let's do it. And of course, the principles that we're about to talk about aren't just strictly church related. It could be applied to anything, but nonetheless, let's do this. But before we jump in, disclaimer, I recognize that some people are going to share this video and people that don't know who I am or anything about me are going to find it and be like, who's this kid? What's he talking about? But bit of context. My name is Kieran, aka PastorSKAR, as I'm known online. I'm an ordained reverend. I have been working at my local church for near a decade now and have just recently stepped out of that paid role to take that ministry model online, onto the internet, and build genuine community right here online, which is a beautiful thing for all of us right now, because that's a space that we are all going to have to start dabbling into. We, in the last couple of years, have been able to build a community of just over 9,000 members now, and God is doing phenomenal things. But anyway, that aside, let's talk about you and what you can do. So first things first, we're going to jump into a website that all of you know. It's called YouTube. Everyone knows it, but here's the thing. If your objective is just to get someone to watch you speak for a little bit, then sure, upload a YouTube video, that's it. But you're not going to get interaction. You're not going to build genuine community and conversation, because that platform just isn't designed for it unless you use it the right way. So using the power of technology, we're going to jump straight over to YouTube and we're going to take a look. I should be appearing in the top left right now. There we go. Beautiful. See that? It's seamless. You got to love it. Here's YouTube. This is what it looks like. You all know it. It functions pretty straightforward. But one thing that you might not have known is that there's actually a feature on YouTube for content creators, which is called a premiere. Now, setting up a premiere means what you're doing is you're uploading a video on YouTube, but when it goes up, people can't watch it yet. They'll all watch it together at the same time in a collective community experience. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. It's very, very simple, and then I'll explain some of the benefits behind this mode if this is what you choose to go with. It's probably the simplest model there is for being able to still have that genuine dialogue. And let's jump in. So as you can see, YouTube window, very self-explanatory. Up the top here, you got a button over in the corner there. You can see my cursor up there. So what you want to do is you want to click on upload video, just like normal. It will then take you to this next page to upload a video. Now, I've already prepped one, which is just a literal 5-second clip of me. That way it'll buffer very quickly. I'm just going to drag and drop, get it happening. Now, at this point, all you would need to do is title it whatever you want. So for example, if it's a Sunday service, you can go Sunday service of church land. And boom, there you go. And you can even put the date if you wanted to. Totally up to you. Description, whatever you want it to be. God loves you, and you are good to go. Now, at this point, you can choose a thumbnail. It'll automatically generate some from the video. I'd recommend actually uploading one which has maybe your service times or, something, right? But there you go. So that's how you do that. Now, this is where it gets important. What you want to do is you want to make sure you haven't ticked it's made for kids. If it's made for kids, comments will be disabled by default. But this, assuming what you're doing isn't something that is specifically made for kids, if so, then of course, click that. Now, if your church already makes YouTube content and you've already got a channel put together, then what I'd recommend is making a playlist. You can click on playlist, you can click new playlist down the bottom, and you'll be good to go. That way, if people are trying to find your services during this time, we don't know how long this is going to go for, then they can find it all in one place. All right, moving on. All you got to do, click next. This next page, don't even worry about it, just click next. Now, this is the important part. Instead of clicking on save or publish, you want to go down to schedule. Once you've clicked on schedule, you want to tick the box that says set as premiere, and now you upload whatever time it is that you want. So if you say, you know what, I want it to go live on Sunday morning, because this is a Sunday morning worship service kind of video. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to go, let's say 10 a.m. Sunday morning, done. This is the video link right here. You can copy it right now, but I'll show you an even easier way. So we'll hit schedule. It's now going to go ahead and do the work behind the scenes for us, and boom, it's done. That quick, that easy. Obviously, your video will be longer than like 3 seconds, so it'll take a bit longer to upload, but this is what it'll look like. Now you've got a shareable link. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to see what happens if we actually go to that link, because this is what everyone in your community is going to see. So there's the thumbnail. That's terrifying. There's the thumbnail that you've uploaded, which is why I recommend that you upload a specific thumbnail. And this is the way that it functions. It'll have your date and all that kind of stuff. But the most important part is this. Premieres in 2 days. And when it gets close, it'll count down both hours and minutes and seconds until it goes live. It says when it's going to go live. You can set a reminder for it. And this right here is the live chat. So I can type in hi right now. And anyone else that's got this page open will see that in real time on their screen. They can then say hi back. You can start to have this dialogue. So when this video actually does start playing, people in the chat can dialogue that. Now, why is that important? What that means is that during the time that this airs, you want to have your pastors, your leaders, your prayer teams. I don't know what your church model is, but you want to have them there in that live chat, ready to go. So when people are watching this sermon or listening to the worship music or whatever it is that you've uploaded, the content part is obviously up to you. You can then dialogue with that. You can be typing and you can be praying for people. And all of a sudden, you've got a spot where everyone has gathered at the same point in time to be there and communicate with each other. It's going to look different. It's going to feel different. It's not going to be the same as being in the same room. But while we can't be in the same room, this is absolutely a viable option that I would definitely recommend if you've got the means to do so. The other thing is that link, you can share that. I could share that right now. I could share that link from this moment. If I just go Control V and paste it, there it is. It's already in my clipboard. I can share that link to everyone in my church community between now and Sunday, and they can click on the link and it'll put them on this kind of waiting page, if you will. So very easy, very simple. Let's move on to the next one. So this next one that we're going to talk about is the actual platform that I use. It's called Twitch. It's a live streaming platform. Now, I would recommend choosing a live streaming platform that works best for your community. So if you've already got an active Facebook page, everything I'm about to show you, you can do on Facebook. It operates the same way. There'll be a slight difference, which I'll explain. But everything that you're about to see, you can do it on Facebook. You can do it on Twitch. You can do it on a website called Mixer. Whatever. It's up to you. Twitch is the one that I use because it's got the biggest viewership. So that's the plan. So all you do is you download a free software called OBS. It stands for Open Broadcasting Software, I think. Studio? Open Broadcasting Studio. We're going to go with that. It stands for Open Broadcasting Studio, and it is incredible, and I'll show you why. So we're going to jump over to that right now. This is it here. And this is what it looks like. Now, I've disabled the preview. Normally, you'd be able to see what everyone else is seeing, but this is why I've disabled it. It'll look very confusing. So let me just go ahead and disable that. All you need to know about this, there's a lot of tutorials online as to how to set this up. It's very simple. It's very easy. You would literally just go in. You can add whatever your video is. If you've got a webcam, then you're set. You're ready to go. The important thing, though, is actually setting up the live stream, because this software alone won't put you online. It will just do the broadcasting, but it needs to send to somewhere. So I'm going to give you a really quick rundown on how to do that in the land of Twitch. So first of all, this is what Twitch looks like. This is a standard channel. This is actually our channel, what we use for our community. And again, similar to what we explained on YouTube, there is a live chat functionality. The difference is on here, you don't pre-record a video. The YouTube strategy was to pre-record a video and upload it. It means you don't have the stress in real time, where obviously things can go wrong and you're going to have to troubleshoot that on the fly, but you will be limited because you can only interact during that brief window of the video for the most part. On Twitch, though, there's no pre-recording. You just go live and you hang out for as long as you need to, and you can do that. Obviously, you can set some information, different things that you want people to know. So, for example, for us, our global prayer team, the fact that we've got free Bibles that we send out worldwide, all that stuff is there. But what you need to know to actually get started is this. You need to click up in the top right. You need to go to your settings. All right, there's a settings page there. Once you click that, you'll be taken to a channel, or you'll be taken to a page that shows your profile photo and a variety of things. And there's a tab that says videos. Once you click that, you'll come here and you'll see something called a primary stream key. That is the most important thing you need. Never share that with anyone. It is super private, which is why mine is obviously hidden. What you're going to do is you're going to copy that, which I just clicked on. Then you're going to go back into your OBS software, the Open Broadcasting Studio. From there, you are going to go to your settings in here. And you're going to go to stream. And I've already got mine in, but you would literally type it in. You would click on apply. You would hit OK. And you are now ready to go. That's it. We just did the entire thing. You are now ready to go. As long as you've got a webcam plugged into your computer, you can now go live. And if you've got, fancier technology, if you're one of those churches that are blessed financially and you've got fancy cameras and fancy lights, by all means use it. You can use everything through this software. And again, it's completely free. It's completely up to you as to how you structure it and mix it up. So that's that. Now there's one more thing that I want to show you though, because both of these options, the limitation is the time. You have to be live. It has to be while the video is up. But what happens for the rest of the week? When you want to congregate, when you want to have smaller group discussions, when you want to do all of those things, how do you facilitate that in a way that is simple, easy, and effective? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a program called Discord. I'm going to show you our Discord server. So this is the one that we use on stream. Now, I'm just going to minimize a few things so I can explain it. But in Discord, you can make as many tabs and options as you want. You can structure a server to look how you want and feel how you want. But what it is, it's very community focused. So it's not like a website where you've got all your big pictures and animations and graphics. It's a lot more basic, but in terms of functionality, it works brilliantly. Because what you can do, as you can see on the left there, where it says PastorSKAR Discord server, you can set whatever category you want. So right now, we are actually in our need prayer folder. These are all different people that have requested prayer, including myself, who right there said, I'm about to record this video. Could you please pray for that? So there you go. Real life example. Of course, you can go into the Thank God channel if people want to do that. Now, again, these are things that you can make yourself. So if you as a church go, hey, we've got a group that need a way to communicate, just make a text channel for that. And you're good to go. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, but text channel though, what if they want to talk? We got that covered in Discord as well. Down here, you can see SKAR Open Lobbies is just what we chose to call it. But there are a variety of text channels down the bottom there that we've created. There's a general voice chat. If I click on that, my voice will be in there. If anyone else clicks on that, then they too can chat. So you can do all of those things and more. We've actually got in here links to sermons, all kinds of things, all set up and ready to go. Which, by all means, feel free to steal all of our ideas. Like it's fine. That's kind of the point, right? On the high tide, all the boats rise. I cannot say that enough. I want you to succeed. All right. So with that being said, there's one more thing that you need to be aware of for all of these platforms, be it Discord, be it your YouTube side, your Twitch side, wherever it is online that you choose to congregate to facilitate these relationships. You need to make sure that you've got your leadership team in there and you've got what we call moderators. So if I move my camera over to the side, you'll see over there on the far right of your screen, there's a list of moderators. So my name is there. These are all different people that we've just appointed to be like, okay, they're going to help us lead this. What that means is that if someone comes in and tries to post a, inappropriate link or different things like that, the moderators can catch it before anyone else does and remove other people's messages and keep things friendly and safe for everyone. So I highly recommend, so that you don't get trolled, is what they call it on the internet, have people in a leadership capacity in your chat, be that on YouTube, be that on Twitch, be that via Discord. I would actually recommend that you use both Discord and one of those other two platforms to be as effective as possible. We use all these platforms, but each for a different purpose. So highly recommend that. Hey, look, one other thing, let's just jump back to the main screen, is in terms of this, all right, we've given you the avenue right now, right? We've talked about what you do, but in terms of the content side, if you want it to be effective, a couple of really quick tips for you. Your microphone is the most important thing in your entire setup. And I don't mean having a fancy, expensive microphone. I mean having clear audio quality. You might be wondering why I'm wearing this. It's because in my room where I'm at right now, there is zero sound that comes out of this room other than my voice. I play music in here while I'm streaming, all of that. It's all going into here so that my microphone doesn't pick up any excess noise. At the end of the day, you want to have a crystal clear audio setup, and I'll show you why, right? If right now I get this camera and while talking to you, I just start muting the camera every now and then, that you can still hear what I'm saying. You can still follow along with this conversation, right? Whereas if I was to get that and every now and then, sorry, I clicked the wrong button, and then I start muting and it just happening, right? And that's the thing. So what you want is the best audio experience over the video experience. Your camera could be really dodgy quality. It's fine. We'll survive. Just make sure that your audio is somewhat decent. Eliminate background noise. If you are looking at lighting options and that kind of thing, I know a lot of churches already have this, but making sure that if you're wearing a dark shirt on a dark background like I am here, that you can control your lights and be able to separate. So for example, if I get rid of the blue, now as you can see, everything looks a lot more washed out. If I turn those lights off, my camera will adjust, but this quality is now significantly worse than what it would be otherwise. We'll go back to having those lights on, and now I'm glowing a little bit, which is good. This is what we want. And that separation, bring back the blue, and there we are. Simple tricks, very easy stuff. And if anyone here wants a bit more information regarding the microphone that I use, the camera that I use, the lighting that I use, any of that, 100% transparency here. Ask me anything. I'm here to help. Like, that is what I'm doing. I just didn't want to put it in this video and make it way too long. I wanted this to be basic, to the point, simple stuff that anyone can just click on, grab, and do. One final thing. I recognize that so many youth groups have now closed. All right, I know that. I've been talking to youth pastors that are telling me, look, what do we do? It's already closed. I also recognize that the day I'm recording this, tomorrow is Friday, and that's when these youth groups are taking place. So if you either don't have the time or ability to set up something like this on your own, or you can, but you just think it'll be a more effective experience, I'm now going to be extending my stream schedule into the Friday night space. I normally avoid that because I don't want to clash with youth groups. I'm a big fan of youth groups. I'm speaking at youth groups every week, but from here out, while the virus is still keeping everyone quarantined, I'm going to start streaming on a Friday night during that youth group time slot as a resource for you, the church, so that if you have young people and you need to send them somewhere, you can do that. They'll hear a sermon, they'll be prayed for, they'll be looked after. We've got youth pastors and leaders from all around the country and the world that are involved in this community, and it's just an asset for you. Take it or leave it, but it will be available on twitch.tv/PastorSKAR. Look, I'm going to wrap it up there, but if you do have anything else specific that you need to know about, you have questions, something's not working out, send me a message. I'll try and get to it because a lot of them are coming through. Worst case scenario, I'll record another video and we'll get something else up there. But I just want to help you guys out as best as I possibly can. God bless you guys. I'm going to call it there, but thank you for doing this. Thank you for thinking about your ministry in a unique and creative way. And I pray that together we can reach the world, we can change the world, and we can make a huge, huge impact, no matter what it is. Even if we are locked into the one room, we can still reach people, we can still change lives, and we can still do it better together. God bless you guys. And as always, my friends, okay, love you. Bye. See ya.